My dear students of class 6, welcome back to DB Sir Physics classes. First of all, I like to say a very happy new year to all of you. In physics, our next chapter is fun with magnet. So in this chapter, we know what do you mean by magnet, the different use of magnet and the different characteristics of the magnet. So first we want to know what do you mean by magnet. Now see the board very carefully. Magnet, a substance which attract the material like iron, cobalt, nickel, etc. is known as magnet. Means a substance which can attract the material like iron, cobalt, nickel is known as the magnet. In our surroundings, we are using the magnet in various situations. Okay, now see, magnets are used for refrigerator door, magnetic toys, magnetic ludo, magnetic stickers, transformer, generator, etc. Means in our daily life, magnet have great importance. In various situations in our daily life, we are using the magnet. Now student, we have to know the classification of magnet. Now see, magnet. Magnet are classified into two categories. Number one, natural magnet, and number two, artificial magnet. Artificial magnet. So first, we want to know about the natural magnet. Natural magnet. What do you mean by natural magnet? The magnet which we can get from the nature, the magnet which we can get from nature known as natural magnet. Now see the board. It is made up of naturally occurring iron ore called magnetite. Therefore, you can say magnetite is the source of natural magnet. Magnetite is the source of natural magnet, which is actually a iron ore. Which is actually a iron ore. Okay. Now, artificial magnet. Artificial magnet means this is the man-made magnet. Man-made magnet. For our different use, we can prepare the magnet in the laboratories which are known as the artificial magnet. Artificial magnet are classified into two categories. Number one, permanent magnet. Number two, electromagnet, which is one of the temporary magnet. Which is one of the temporary magnet. So number one, permanent magnet, and number two, electromagnet, which is a part of temporary magnet, which is a temporary magnet. Now see about permanent magnet. Permanent magnet. Magnet which can retain their magnetism, the magnet which can retain a level of magnetism, the magnet which can retain a level of magnetism is known as the permanent magnet. For prepare permanent magnet, we have to use the alloy such as steel. Steel is the alloy of iron and carbon. Iron and carbon. Another alloy you can use which is made from iron, aluminium and cobalt. Iron, aluminium and cobalt. Okay, so therefore whenever you want to prepare a permanent magnet in laboratory, you have to use the alloy such as steel or such as the alloy which is made from iron, aluminium and cobalt. Now, the permanent magnet we are using in refrigerator drawer. The permanent magnet we are using in magnetic toys. We are using in magnetic ludo. We are using in magnetic stickers. So therefore there are so many applications of permanent magnet. Now, electromagnet, which is actually a temporary magnet. What do you mean by temporary magnet? The magnet which can show the magnetism up to a specific time, that type of magnet is called a temporary magnet. Okay, electromagnet is one of the temporary magnet. So what do you mean by electromagnet? The magnet which is produced from the electricity, is known as the electromagnet. Now you can prepare a electromagnet at your home. How? Just see the activity on the board very carefully. You just take a soft iron core. This is a soft iron core. You take a insulated copper wire. By the insulated copper wire, you give some turns on the soft iron core, and this insulated copper wire, with the help of a switch, you connect with a cell. Okay, now you just sprinkle some iron dust around this soft iron core. Okay, now you switch on the circuit. Whenever you switch on the circuit, after few minutes, you are able to see that the iron dust are attracted by this soft iron core, because due to passing of current, this soft iron core is converted into magnet. That's why it can attract the iron dust. Okay, so now the power of this electromagnet you can increase in two ways. Number one, by increasing the amount of current passes through this circuit. If you increase the amount of current passes through this circuit, the magnetic property of the soft iron core is increases. Number two, by increasing the number of turns, if you increase the number of turns, then the magnetic property of the soft iron core is also increases. Electromagnet are used in loudspeaker. Electromagnet are used in doorbell. The electromagnet are used in television, etc. So means in our surroundings there are so many applications of electromagnet. Nowadays a special type of magnet is called ceramics magnet, which is made from the oxide of iron, nickel and beryllium. You have to remember this. Okay. So after this knowledge of the classification of magnet, you have to know the shapes of the magnet. Naturally, the shape of the magnet which are available are, see, number one, U-shaped magnet. Just see, it looks like a capital U. That's why it is called U-shaped magnet. Here I write NS. N for North Pole, S for South Pole. So a magnet have a two pole, North Pole and South Pole. Okay, this pole concept I explain to you later. This is horseshoe shaped magnet. This is a North Pole, this is a South Pole. This is cylindrical magnet. This is North Pole, this is South Pole. This is a bar magnet. This is North Pole and this is South Pole. Okay, students, see very carefully. Now you have to know what do you mean by magnetic and non-magnetic substance. The substances which are attracted by the magnet, are known as magnetic substance. For example, iron, cobalt, nickel, etc. These are known as magnetic substance because they are attracted by the magnet. Now, non-magnetic substance. The substances which are not attracted by the magnet, are called non-magnetic substances. Example, wood, paper, copper, glass, etc. Okay, so means you can do an activity at your home also to separate the magnetic material from the non-magnetic material. Okay, how you can perform that activity at your home? You just take a mixture of magnetic and non-magnetic materials and you take a magnet. Now you push the magnet into the mixture and after few minutes you remove the magnet from that mixture and you see some material are remain attached with the magnet. The material which are remain attached with the magnet are the magnetic materials and the materials which are not attached with the magnet, they are the non-magnetic materials. Thank you student. Read this portion very carefully. If you face any problem, you can contact with me.